Hi there, thanks for stopping by my channel. I'm Ghost Prime, and I want to check out the Yolopark Nemesis Prime. This was originally I think an Asian exclusive, and they opened it up for pre-orders. It might even still be available for pre-order. And I just got mine in today. I don't have any Yolopark figures. This is my first one. People have been saying that the price is amazing for what you get, even if it doesn't transform. So I figured I would check it out. These are kits that you put together. I don't think I'm going to put together on camera just because there's a ton of videos of Optimus Prime out there of people putting them together on camera. But I will be showing the contents of it in just a moment, so please like and subscribe. And without any further ado, let's get to the review. All right, here it is in the box. It is sort of coming out. I think this is a sleeve. But let's go ahead and check that out. Love that image. It's really, really cool image there. He does diecast, Yolopark, Nemesis Prime. There's a lot of people that are like, oh, it's Yolopark. This is very obviously a K, but the font is really weird. Nemesis Prime, AMK Post Series, 20cm model kit. Transformers, limited edition, 40th anniversary. On the side, just that's authentic licensed figure. The parts, comes with a stand, which is really, really cool. And I don't know if it comes with the battery. We'll have to see. I don't know, it doesn't say batteries included or not. Transformers on the side. So it's already starting to come out a little bit, so let's see if I can pull it straight out. Oh, there we go. Oh, that is nice. This is a really nice box design. Beautiful box design. Very nice. Too bad I don't display my boxes. I really like that. I remember like the 90s comic books were like that. Looks like the bottom of the box was taped a little open. So we're just going to go ahead and open that in. So this Transformers very lightly on there. Really nice. Nice, nice, nice. And open that. And some stickers on the side. All right, we open it up. Put that away so I don't cut myself. And pull that out of the package. Oh, QR codes. All right, here's directly out of the package. So let's see the QR codes. Sales and service. Fell out under it. Looks like the instruction booklet, picture on it. Yeah, there's all the instructions on how to piece it together. These aren't full-on model kits. They're just really like kind of half kits you put together. Like they didn't sell a whole figure, so they kind of make a little bit of the work to you. Oh, am I missing pieces? Or it's black. You just can't see it over the black back. So some of the pieces looks like they've come out in shipping. I hope they're okay and not scratched. Yeah, they're there. These little pieces. Got... Excuse my nails. My daughter did my nails last night. She did one hand. And yeah, you know how it is if you have a daughter. But I don't know what part that is. Looks like part of the arm. Not sure where some of these pieces go. There's a lot of little pieces here. A lot more than I thought. There's a piece of the leg. Got some battle damage. And that is plastic. Man, these pieces came out in shipping. Like, I don't know if you could see that on the camera, but it's just all loose in there. That is, I really hope there's no damage to this. This was from China, but yeah, there's just pieces that are just floating around the package. None of these pieces are actually in the spots that they go. So I'm going to really get all this out, make sure that it's all there, and probably piece it together. There's the head, and that looks really cool. Very, very cool. I think this has an underside to it too, which has these pieces. Oh, it does come with a battery. There's the battery. So cool. We've got a Megatron gun, an Energon axe, the regular gun, and stand. I don't know what these pieces are. So hopefully I do have all the pieces. None of them are broken. That's a bummer that they did that in the back of the box. These were not taped. They should be taped, so that doesn't happen. So that is kind of a shame. Let's just hope everything's okay. So I'm going to put this together, and let's go check out the figure in just a second.
8 hours later.
And I'm back with him all put together. Now, putting him together only took about 20 minutes. I don't think that's the point of these. I know they're considered model kits. I kind of feel like it's a cost-saving measure. This being $50, it's something about it. It just seems much higher quality. I just say that. I know there's a lot of people who have said that. I've heard that about these, and it's true. You get this in hand, it feels like it's a higher quality piece than it is. It's crazy. I mean, it comes with a few accessories, so we'll go over those first. You get a gun here, which has some nice paint work on it. The whole thing's painted. I think it's painted, or maybe these are just painted on. But it looks pretty good. There's a magnet inside that actually could light up his eyes, which I'll show you in a minute. It comes with an Energon axe, because Optimus Primes have to have an Energon axe. Comes with a very nice painted Megatron, with no Decepticon logo, though. But it's a nicely painted one and nicely detailed. It comes with a stand. I have trouble with this stand, honestly. It's not the greatest stand in the world. There's a Decepticon logo there, which is painted. The rest of it is plastic. It doesn't have a lot of movement. This is as far as this could go forward. It could actually go further backward. You get some rotation there. I don't know why my cameras keep changing. And then this rotation here. This is a claw that can open up. There's that, and you could put this in either one of those. Onto the actual figure himself. Everything on this you put together. You put his arms. You don't really need the instructions. You put these little flaps on. It feels like it's just like we're doing their job. But you know what? At $50, I don't care. It's actually kind of fun to put together and see how it all goes together. It looks pretty nice. But I think the real star of this is the paint work. But before I get into that, let's check this out. So there you go. You can turn his eyes on. Now it comes with the battery. One thing about this is the eye. So it does come on. The eyes are cool. There's this little tiny circuit board in here with like LEDs on it. And then you have a battery you have to put in. This top piece comes off, and you can see it right there. But it was hard. It's like stuck in there. So it was very hard for me to get out. But you could actually pull this back piece off. And this isn't in the instructions. You pull this back plate off, and then the head splits into two. So you could just easily just put that in. So if you have trouble with it, just do that. It's simple. Overall, like going down, it looks really good. Like these chest doors, like you could open. And has like a fully detailed interior in there with the matrix. The matrix doesn't light up. And I think the lighting up for the eyes it's a cool feature to have. It's completely unnecessary, but it's a cool feature to have. And at the price point, I'm not even mad that they didn't include it in there, because this is really nice. Like you look at, there's a black wash and silver paint, and that's sort of the same way throughout. There's all these little details. Let me put these in the right way. There's these little clips that you got to put back in the right way. There we go. But see all these little chip details, like chips all over it, and even like black specks and dirt and stuff. And there's like different, the different finishes on the paint, where you have the silver and the nice shiny black. This thing is super painted all around it. And even right here on both arms, you get a little communicator, which was on Optimus Prime. But the wash just continues, and you can see it in the crevices of everything. You can see right there how it makes all those stand out, even on the back. And one of the coolest things here that I don't know if other reviewers have shown it. I'm gonna get this piece off. Okay, getting this piece off. This has paint detail, so it's just painted black, but it's detailed and painted under this piece that you'll never see. And I'm gonna have this on, and I'll probably never take it off again. That kind of attention to detail is really nice to have. I found that really surprising. And all the way down, like even his legs, everything. And you got some metal on it. These toes are metal. These knee plates are metal. The front of the thighs are metal. The biceps here are metal. The doors are metal. It's good metal on it. The joints feel really good. Everything fits in really nice. A little creaky there, but joints are really, really good. As far as articulation is concerned, there's a couple limitations, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. The head can move down a little bit, up 360 all the way around. You could do Inquisitive, Nemesis Prime, shoulder joint, bicep joint, completely full run on the elbow there. And I like how they did this. He has wrist swivels. This is a ball joint, so he has a wrist swivel like that. Thumb on a ball joint. He has individual index finger, but the rest are on a hinge piece together. And on this side, it's easy enough to just pull these out and stick in the axe. On the chest, you have rotation, a little bit of rotation, up and down. You have 360 at the waist. You have a little ab crunch, which is nice. But I like how you could do that. And then these flaps come open here. Take the legs, kind of go out that far. But these flaps open, and they could go up that far. Full double jointed knee. He has thigh swivel. The A stance there is minimal at best. He cannot go up and down on the foot, just the toe, which I kind of gotta get there. The toe hinders this. This piece you could move up in there to get a little bit more toe rotation right there. But that's pretty much it for articulation, which is enough. It's definitely enough. I'm not a big fan of this stand because it really ends up being about there. And if you want this around his waist, like you could put him there, but he stands up about that high, which I guess I could put him in a pose. But since it's a clamp and not a post, if I move him forward, he tends up falling out. So there's no real reason to have him in this, you know, in this. Maybe if this was a little figure, something a little lighter, I think it would work a little better. But it's nice they included it. You know, again, we're just going to take a look at the fit detail because I didn't think I looked at that. Like just on the feet, everything about it, all this paint is nice and beautiful and shiny all the way around. There's really no detail on this that's left untouched. It's fully detailed. And I know I'm gushing about this a little too much. I'm finding very few negatives. And I do understand not having transformers that, you know, transform. I get the argument because I'm right there with you, but I'm going to get one or two of these. I think these are pretty good. And moving on to my final thoughts. I just adore this. I think this is wonderful. It's a transformer that doesn't transform, but the absolute attention to detail in the paintwork and in the sculpt is wonderful. They really just, it takes it another level at this price point. This thing feels like a figure that's a lot more, or at least looks like a figure that's a lot more expensive than it really is. 50 bucks is an absolute steal for this, and I think they set the bar really high for this price point, even though it doesn't transform. I mean, it is top to bottom beautiful. The use of metal, the paint chips in the paint all up along the legs and up through the chest, the different finishes, it just really, really screams high end, even though it's really not. These are affordable, and that's cool, and I will be buying more. So it's a super strong recommend for me, even if you don't collect Transformers that transform. I suggest picking one up, seeing for yourself. It's a little fun to put together. It's not too involved. It's really not for people who like to build models, but it is for people who like to have quite nice looking display pieces, and that's exactly what this thing is. So Ray, let me know in the comments if you're going to pick these up or what you think of Yolopark. And I'll see you in the next review.